after the end of the video. If you think this video is not helpful, dislike this video. But if you find this video helpful, like this video and subscribe this channel because we provide quality content. So let's get started. Hello everyone, in this video I'll tell you what is the marking scheme and important topics of Wipro NLTH written communication test or essay writing, and you should avoid these mistakes, otherwise you will get negative marks. So what are these mistakes, I'll explain in this video, so watch full video for better understanding. So let's get started. Before starting the video, let me tell the exam pattern of the Wipro. So you have to solve one question within 20 minutes. They will give you a random topic and you have to write an essay on that topic within 20 minutes, and you have to maintain 70 to 75% accuracy to clear the cutoff. Now the question is, why the expected cutoff of this section is very high? You will understand in this video, okay? Because this is very easy topic, okay, very easy section. So just follow these tips, then you will definitely score more than 90% marks, okay? I'm giving guarantee. So let's get started. Now let's understand what is the marking scheme. So there are two type of marking scheme. First one is positive marking scheme and second one is negative marking scheme. So what are these two marking scheme? Let's discuss one by one. First we will discuss positive marking scheme. So in first positive marking scheme, first tip is you have to follow definitive approach. What is the meaning of definitive approach? For example, you have to write an essay on the topic like is internet good or bad? So you have to follow definitive approach. It means just you have to write either on support of the internet or be against on that, okay? Don't try to follow both tips. Don't write in support and don't write in against, okay? Just follow only one approach. If you will follow only one approach, if you will follow only definitive approach, then you will get 10 marks. So 10 marks is very easy to get, okay? So just follow only one approach. Now next tip is paragraphs. So you have to write paragraphs in 3 to 7 paragraphs, okay? And what happen if you will write more than 7 paragraphs or you less than 3 paragraphs, then they will not deduct any marks. But if you will write 3 to 7 paragraphs, then they will give you 10 marks, okay? So just try to maintain this, because this is very easy. You can easily write 3 to 7 paragraphs, okay? So now move to next tip. The next tip is you have to maintain diction. What is the meaning of diction? Let me tell you, and you can also find on Google. In diction you have to write maximum number of variety of words, okay? Don't try to repeat same word again and again. Try to write different types of words, okay? Then you will score 10 marks. They will not give you 10 marks. And in the paragraph, in your essay, if you will use maximum variety of word, then they will give you 10 or 9 marks, okay? And if you'll write less variety of words, if you repeat same words again and again, they will not deduct you marks, but they will give you less marks. Then they will give you only 3 or 4 marks, okay? So try to write different type of words, okay, in your essay. So now next, move to next tip. Next tip is structuring. This is very important and very easy to score marks. So in structuring, first you have to write introduction, okay? Like you have to write an essay on the topic is internet good or bad. Then first you have to write the introduction of what is internet, okay? So you have to write introduction. After that, in next 2 or 3 paragraphs, you have to write arguments and exploration, okay? Just put your point of view, either be in support or either be in against, okay? After that, in last paragraph, you have to write conclusion, okay? So you can easily score 10 marks, okay? Now let's move to next tips. Next tip is use of signpost words. If you don't know what is signpost word, just search on Google, but I'm also telling what is signpost word. Signpost words are like however, although, nevertheless, because. These are words, signpost words. So you have to use at least 10 signpost words in your paragraph, I mean in your essay. If you will use at least 10 signpost words, then you will get 5 marks. Okay, if you will not use any signpost word, then they will not deduct any marks, but they will not give you any marks. Okay, so just search at least 10 signpost words on Google, and so that you can use those signpost words in your essay. Okay, now let's move to next. This is grammar. So for grammatically mistake, they will not deduct any marks, but if you will make any mistake, then they will not give you any marks. Okay, so if you will write good grammar, then they will give you 10 marks, 10 plus marks. So, okay, so in your whole essay you have to write everything based on the grammar. Okay, English grammar. So don't make any mistake in the grammar, otherwise you will get less marks. Okay, so these are the positive marking scheme. Now let's move to negative marking scheme. Okay, in negative marking scheme, they will not give you any marks, but they will deduct marks. Okay, so first one is punctuations and capitalization. So if you will make mistakes in punctuations and capitalization, then they will deduct marks, and for one mistake they will deduct half marks. And for example, if you make 20 mistakes, then they will deduct 10 marks. But what happens if you will make more than 20 mistakes, then also they will deduct 10 marks. And what is the meaning of this? Maximum negative marks. Okay, so maximum they will deduct 10 marks in this punctuations and capitalizations. Okay, so now let's move to next tips. Next tips is spelling. So in spelling also, for one incorrect spelling they will deduct you half marks. For one incorrect spelling, they will deduct half marks, and for 40 incorrect spellings, they will deduct 20 marks. But if you will write more than 40 incorrect spellings, then also they will deduct 20 marks. So maximum 20 negative marks they will allow. Okay, they will not deduct more than 20 marks in this for spellings. Okay, now let's move to next tip. So next tip is length. So optimal essay length is 200 to 300 words. So you have to write your essay in 200 to 300 words. And if you will write less than 200 words, or if you write more than 300 words, they will deduct marks. Okay, and for one extra word or for one less words, they will deduct half marks. Okay, for example, if you write essay of the words 120 words, okay, then they will deduct you 10 marks. But if you will write more than if you will write less than 180 words, then also they will deduct 10 marks. So maximum negative markings are 10 words. Okay, 10 marks. So they will not deduct more than 10 marks. Okay, and so optimal length is 200 to 300 words. Okay, so this is very easy to score marks. Now next, and important topics for Wipro essay writing. So prepare these topics. This is just a suggestion. Okay, it's not mean that you will definitely get these topics in your exam. Okay, this is just a suggestion. You can this is a similar topic. Okay, you will get similar topics like this. Okay, these are these 5 important topics you should prepare. Okay, and now how to improve your essay writing. So these are some tips. So just before your exam, just write essay on 10 topics by your own. Okay, by your own, and after that just search on Google that topic and see what mistake you have done and improve that. Okay, so before your exam, just write 10 essay on 10 different topics. Okay, so that you can improve yourself. Okay, so these are some tips. So yeah, and you can join our Telegram channel, and if you have any doubt, please ask in comment box. And if you think this video is helpful, like this video and subscribe this channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching this video.